Welcome to Candleside Gaslighting, where lying is encouraged and the truth is confusing. I'm your host, Josh, and with me, of course, we have...
Shakota.
Jerry.
Kyle.
Forgot my name.
Today, we are joined by my little brother, Joey. He will be listening to 4 different stories that we have gathered from different sources. 3 of them true, and 1 of them fake. Joey will have to use his detective skills to discover which one of us is lying. So light your favorite candle and join us by the Candleside for a journey of fact and fiction. All right, Joey, talk a little bit about yourself. Introduce us to you.
Like what I do?
Yeah, what your plans are, what's going on in your life?
I don't know. I do a lot of what Josh does. I'm in theater. I do band stuff. I'm a senior this year in high school. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, enough about Joey.
Screw Joey.
Let's talk about the candle someone.
Jerry
Bought that like 3 hours ago. It's cinnamon flavored. It smells delicious.
Every time you say
Lick it right now.
I mean, I
Eat a
would love the
flame.
candles and then like, you know, it'd be a good time. No, it smells good. Buy candles. It was like $2. Support your local clearance rack.
And today, for our pop, we have Mr. Monopoly in jail. We're kind of just doing generic stories this time, so we just picked a random one from our collection. He's a pretty cool guy.
I mean, he went up in jail, so he has to have done something cool.
Yeah.
Tax fraud.
Or something very uncool.
That's very uncool. Sorry. Yeah.
Potentially.
Like,
Who the fuck did that?
Gosh.
sorry. Yeah. Well, it was. Well, the acoustics
Hard
were
counter.
amplified because I'm on the crack, so like it went in between and like reverbed out the back.
Yeah.
Either way.
I thought we were going to talk about Pee Wee Herman here quick, but...
Yeah, Joe, you gonna get any Pee Wee Herman facts?
Nah, I don't got Pee Wee Herman facts.
All right, well, let's tell some stories then.
Okay, so now that we have everything ready, I think we should go ahead and get into our first story. Does anyone in particular want to go first?
The moment's gone.
You looking at me to go first?
Joey, you got a story?
That's always the conundrum.
Yeah. That's like the whole thing on this podcast. You got to bring a story.
Yeah.
Did you not bring it? Do you not watch the... Do you not listen?
No, I listen.
He doesn't watch though.
He doesn't watch.
Never.
Uh-huh.
He opens it on YouTube though and has the feed going but only listens to it. And then when he puts it on Spotify or Apple Music, because he listens to every platform like a good viewer,
Of course.
he watches the audio beeps.
Yeah. Oh.
You know.
But he has it like turned down the whole way so he doesn't have to hear it.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's only for the viewer count.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you,
I
Joey.
support.
Yeah. No one wants to go first. Either way, I'll go for it.
I can go first.
Appreciate
I
that.
just wanted to extend the offer to someone else first.
I appreciate that, Josh.
I'll take initiative and go first.
I'll be second this time, actually.
Okay, we're gonna get started with my story. When I was 3 years old, my older sister tried to kill me. I didn't grow up in a good home or neighborhood. It was the hood. Both of my parents were still teenagers when they had me, and I'm their second oldest. One day, my parents were both at work, so my sister and I stayed at our grandma's house. I didn't like my grandma. I would sit on the porch until one of my parents got off so we could go home. I would typically sit on the steps or on the porch swing. This day, I was on the swing going back and forth. My sister came up behind me and started to push the swing hard. I got scared and started to yell at her. She only pushed harder. Her last push almost made me go upside down, but when I came backwards, I hit the front porch window and flew through it. I laid there, cuts all over my body and in a pool of my own blood.
No.
The worst pain was in my back. My grandma found me and called the ambulance. X-rays at the hospital revealed that I had chunks of glass the size of quarters embedded in my back right behind my right kidney. The doctor told my parents he couldn't remove it for the fear of damaging my spinal cord. So the glass never got removed. 19 years later, I have a 5-inch scar where the glass...
I'm sorry.
19 years later, I have a 5-inch scar where the glass entered my body and never left. If I moved a certain way, I could feel the shards scrape against each other. I live with constant back pain and the fear that the glass might paralyze me one day.
I made the Iron Man joke. That's my bad.
He said, with the glass still in me. Like Iron Man?
I
Joey,
imagine more like Hellboy, probably.
Okay. But these are not supposed to be, well, I mean, some of them are funny, but these are all supposed to be real stories from real people, whether it's us or not.
Okay. So is that okay? It's weird. So it was a porch swing.
A porch swing that her sister had pushed her hard enough in the swing that she swung back through the front window.
The whole entire swing, or just her? Because usually porch swings have a back on them.
Not all of them do.
Show me a porch swing that doesn't.
My dad made one that doesn't. Well, it's not a swing, but he actually did have one that didn't have a back.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Shout out to Joe. Second
I don't
time.
know. I may be capping, but he did make a swing at one point.
Anyways, thoughts, Joey, other than...
I mean, it could be. It's possibly like really real, like especially that close to the spinal cord. I mean, if those older houses, the glass would have been thicker because they can't make it as thin as glass back in the day. So, but I'm still iffy on her swinging far enough backwards so the porch swing wouldn't just like hit the glass and break it. Yeah, that's a lot of weird noises.
We live on a street with people. It's okay.
Fair. But I'm not believing her going so far where she flips out of the porch swing through the glass.
Okay.
That's
Gotta hear the rest.
so far.
You
Yeah.
don't have to lock in now, but
Okay.
keep
okay.
that in mind.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Part 2. I'll actually do it, I swear. My story comes from me. I'm gonna go with...
Where'd your story come from? Sorry.
Sorry.
It was a story submitted to our Google form.
Oh. That sucks.
That sucks.
What?
It's
Why does that
real.
suck?
Someone wanted to
living
share
with
a heart.
glass?
Someone
No,
wanted
no,
to
I'm
share
not-
a heartwarming story.
Thanks for
Well, not
sharing.
really.
I meant like that sucks that happened.
I got you. I understood.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not like, oh, well, that story
It's-
fucking sucked. It's
No,
like,
no,
oh
no.
man, that sucks for you.
Wow, it's Iron Man. It's part 2.
Well, now. Okay, Joey, here's my story. I started with, one time when I was little, I did the biggest brain trade of my life.
Of course.
I was on the playground, and I was thinking, you know what's my favorite show right now? Beyblades, okay? Everyone loved Beyblades as a kid. Alright, Beyblades slapped. And I was like, you know what I have that I don't do a lot with right now? My Nintendo DS. So on the playground, I went to one of like the rich doctor kids. We went to the same grade school, so you might have an idea which doctor I'm talking about. I went to this child, and I was like, hey man, is that Pegasus from Beyblade? And he was like, yes, actually.
Fair trade.
Because that's how kids sound in the
Mhm.
second grade. or
Doctor's
whatever.
kid.
Yeah, doctor's children. He was like, yeah, actually. And I was like, do you know, I have my Game Boy. It wasn't DS, sorry. I have my little Game Boy Advance, little silver boy, that I eventually sold to Vintage Stock, which sat there, I swear, until like a week ago. Either way, that's kind of spoiled the story, because we traded, okay?
Mhm.
I made away with the best deal of my life. I said, ooh, Beyblade for a Game Boy. Makes sense, correct?
Yeah.
And I got home and I was like, Mom was like, where'd your Game Boy go? We just got you that from Corey. Or whatever, I don't know. I forgot where it was. I think it was a garage sale that like my family member had. And they were like, I just want to give this to you, but he made me go pay for it with like a quarter. Because like,
Transactions.
learn money.
Yeah.
Either way. She was like, where'd it go? I was like, oh, I gave it away. And she was like, what? And she called, like, she had to call the school to call the person, to call the doctor's kid to be like, do you steal my son's Game Boy?
Yeah,
And he was like, I mean, I have it. And she was like, wouldn't it be cool if you had that back? And I was like, well, man, it'd be cool if I had that back, yeah. And she was like, okay, fine. And she, like, made, like, a deal in the night to get my...
back alley deal.
Yeah.
Pegasus for the Game Boy.
To get my Game Boy back. But she just went there with the intention of getting my Game Boy back. So I still have Pegasus to this day. And then eventually sold the Game Boy. And so that's why I started with, this was the biggest brain trade of my life. May not started out good, but in the end, it worked out. Game Boy for Pegasus, Game Boy for Pegasus, Pegasus for Game Boy.
Game Boy for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Big
All
brain.
started from playground because I was horny for Beyblades. Not like sexually attracted, but like I was.
That's what that word means.
That's what.
I think it's interchangeable.
See,
You can do
okay.
it.
I can't tell if this is just Jerry being Jerry,
It's probably both.
or the story's not true. You changed the whole entire like gaming system in the middle of the story.
That's because I'm dumb. It's the thing that flips with the buttons that had the cartridges in the bottom. Both the DS and both Game Boy, but the DS is what I have.
Which Game Boy was it? You said Advance?
Yeah, it was the silver one that you flip. I don't know if that's what it's, I don't know if that's the advanced one.
Yeah, it's the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. Okay. It was it's the square that kind of looked like a Motorola Razr, but just thicker. I don't know. My mom had a Motorola Razr, but she washed that like 5 times, and then didn't work. After the 5th time, though, held strong for 4.
They don't make phones the same these
No,
days.
they don't.
I put my iPhone 25 in the washer once and it's gone.
What about
The
the
washer
Galaxy
too.
Z Flip?
Yeah, the washer's gone too.
Huh?
House
The Galaxy
gone
Z
too.
Flip?
All
Yeah,
the flavors.
that one. That's what the Game Boy looks like. Like the thing that flips open like that. That's the
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance, basically. Either way,
True.
initial thoughts, Joey. I know I messed up the system, but that's just me being dumb.
I'm trying to think.
Possibly.
You're a great doctor's kid.
Yeah. It was before. I
Even
don't.
if you figure it out, don't say it.
Yeah. I don't think he graduated 8th grade with me. I could just be.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
If
Like,
it's what
I
I'm
think-
thinking about.
I think he left 6th or 7th, and either changed schools or they just moved.
Okay.
I don't know. Either way,
I'll keep it. It's
keep your suspicions. It's whatever.
the most wild one I've heard so far.
Well, out of the Iron Man versus Game Boy. What?
Are we dubbing Josh's story Iron Man?
I mean, you
That's
started
a
it.
little out of pocket.
Sorry.
That's like the whole thing of Iron Man, though. It's like metal shards too close to his heart.
We're dealing with glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Next to the spine. So,
Yeah, it's just like.
all right, we're gonna
I'm not
stop
say
over behind.
Iron Man too, like
Okay,
Big Blue.
swing and Game Boy. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. I'm chilling.
All right, who'd like to go next?
Fight.
I'll go.
Okay.
Good fight.
Okay. So, my brother is a Bigfoot hunter. Okay. One day, I went out to the woods with my brother to retrieve camera footage, replace memory cards for the trail cams, and set out our offerings. Snacks and things that Bigfoot might find amusing.
Like Slim Jims.
Like Slim Jims.
I think that's more for Sasquatch and less for Bigfoot.
Oh my god. I think it's more for
Very different.
Very different.
Very different.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
one's
okay,
up
okay.
northeast.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so they set out the
I hope you
offerings,
guys-
okay? Me being the kind of person that likes scary situations, we went out at night. My brother would do the normal Bigfoot sounds and calls. We heard voices in the sounds of the creek. Not human talking, but some sort of talk. I was fascinated. I'm not a firm believer in Bigfoot, but I really want it to be real. At one point, we were standing on an overpass with a small amount of water running under it. There were a lot of trees and bushes around, and we couldn't see more than 6 to 8 feet in front of us, due to the trees and bushes. At one point, I was at one end of the overpass, and he was about halfway down the length of the road. I told my brother to turn off all the lights and be quiet. About 30 seconds in, I heard something sniff right in front of me. What the heck? I called my brother over and told him what happened. We both had our hair scared for the night. We packed up and went home.
Huh.
I mean, that's. Was this another like Google submission?
Yeah, this came from the Google form.
Okay.
Close Encounters of Bigfoot kind.
Yeah. I mean, probably what it was just a bear. Let's be honest.
On an overpass?
Yeah, why is an overpass in the middle of the forest? I mean, I guess it could be like up near like forest, like big forests, not just like, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, like, there's roads to get to some forests if they're, like, well-known forests that are, like, for tourism and stuff.
But overpass is what was getting me, not a bridge. An overpass. That means there's road under it, not water. Right? Unless I'm just tripping.
It can be either overpass,
yeah.
I mean, okay.
bridge.
What about a natural overpass?
Some people call things differently, too. Like,
That's fair. Regional dialects.
yeah.
Like New York
Fair
called
enough.
those flip-flops sandals. Billy on the street reference, guys.
Here's your phone.
Or you also call them shower shoes and not accept that over a sandal.
I feel like they need
Like
to have
if
holes.
you call a cheap $1 pair of flip flops shower shoes,
That's fine.
that's fine.
This is-
Sandals, nah.
feel like they'd get mushy.
They're pretty
Yeah.
okay.
They're
I
waterproof.
mean,
You're
that's
supposed
the point.
I like to poke holes through. I don't know why. So that's what I did in the dorm.
Okay.
Like I had like black Walmart $1 sandals. And I
That's
took a
how they get
screwdriver
mushy.
And I said,
Because like the outside's waterproof and then it's like foam.
yeah, but like the water would drain out too and pass through easier. I don't know. It just felt right.
You broke Kyle.
It just felt right. I saw other kids with like shoes that had holes in them like that, and I was like, I
think
guess
they
I can
bought
just do it
them
for
like
cheaper.
Fair enough.
I never noticed a difference
Yeah, they dry out.
for like 5-6 months.
but like,
I'm just innovative.
why? What's the point?
Anyways, thoughts on Shakota's story more?
I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, it's really because a lot of people there's like TV shows about Bigfoot experiences. So like the trail cams, all of that shit. Yeah. But like the jump to where it's like we're in the changing, but I guess they could have been going back to the car. And then they like, it was like there. I was like, oh, I heard something turn off all the lights. And then I don't know. Okay.
Can you do that a little closer to the mic?
Yeah. And then they're like,
That's probably good.
ASMR, beautiful.
Thank you.
I better get some money for that.
Some money for that. We don't make any money from this.
Bro, we fed you.
But you know what? For the sound thing, I swear, when I was on my date Thursday, she like threw her voice through the car and like talked from the front seat when we were in the back. Like
What?
it was so fucking weird. Like I spazzed out for a second.
No,
Like I didn't say
What are
this.
you talking about?
Like this is just about noise shit. Like doing that. Like we were in the back of her car, like putting something in the trunk, and I swear I heard something from the front seat, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And like did that, and she was like, "You good?" And I was like, "Yeah, there was just a wasp," and I wasn't gonna tell her.
Wait,
that.
was
I
this
like,
is this the one you were talking about earlier?
the I don't know which way to think about.
No,
Not the Cat in the Hat.
That's what it was. The Cat in the Hat girl.
No.
I was
I was
interested.
just scrolling, and I was like, "Why is her favorite movie Cat in the Hat?"
Cat in the Hat is
It's-
a banger, okay? It's a modern Citizen Kane. And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong, I'm not, okay?
It's perfectly casted, also.
Yeah,
Might I
perfectly
add.
casted. Mike Myers is the perfect Cat in the Hat.
Hey Kyle, why I riled up? Do you want to tell your story?
Sure. Woo! Okay. So for my story, we're gonna have to take it on back all the way to like 05, 06, okay?
Okay.
So I'm
I was
like,
one.
sorry about that.
Child.
So like, I was like 4 or 5 when this happened.
Mhm.
You know, around that time you start losing your baby teeth. At least I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but my parents just bought Lunchables.
No.
We-
5 or 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
No, you're going lower.
Are you supposed
I
to
said
go up?
05, 06. I was
Keep
born
going,
in
keep going.
2001, my
No,
man.
No, I'm saying I don't believe you started losing baby teeth when you were 5.
Well, let him finish the story
Okay.
first. Fuck.
Bruh. I just go crazy sometimes.
Joey's already convinced. That's Cap because he lost.
It was
his
all
tooth
that
early.
deep dish.
So, like, for some reason, my parents would buy Lunchables for me when I was that young. And not just for, like, school lunches or anything, just, like, to eat at any
Yeah.
time. My favorite one, still to this day, the ham and cheddar Lunchable. The classic.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
those one cookies that I can't find anywhere else. They slap.
Might be too
Anyways.
young for me. I don't know. Or too old.
They still have them.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you still
But-
eat Lunchables?
No.
Okay.
Thought about buying some.
We'll get you some.
But, so I was like, you know, building the Lunchable sandwich
I'm
thing.
surprised.
Took a bite of it. I lost 2 teeth
Into the sandwich.
in the fucking
Are you
Lunchable
a
sandwich.
stacker where you just stack meat, cheese, and like make a big stack?
I think that time I did. I usually just like cracker, meat, cheese.
yeah.
Is there enough for 2 crackers? It's been so long since
It's
I've
the
had a Lunchable.
charcuterie.
Yeah,
Charcuterie Lunchable.
Yeah.
yeah.
Charcuterie?
There's like 5 or 6 crackers in
I
there.
don't know. Maybe the
Yeah.
maybe the Lunchable economy's changed too, and they've decreased the amount
That's
they give you.
true.
I don't know.
Fucking inflation, am I right?
Inflation. Take my crackers
I don't
away.
think I've really eaten Lunchables.
Inflation taking my crackers away.
Yeah.
Joey, 2022.
I don't know. I haven't religiously eaten Lunchables since the Great Recession. So, like,
My hair kind of looks like the I'm a little lad.
Do you like berries and cream?
Oh, I hate you. Why'd you say? I forgot all about that. Berries and cream.
You said it first.
I know, but he said berries and cream, which is the thing. Little lad, I was thinking of onion. Okay, honestly, I don't know why. I was thinking of onion.
Onion's the real villain.
Onion from Stephen U.
Anyways, can I get back to my story? What do you remember from my story?
You lost baby teeth in the Cracker Mountain.
Yeah. But that's not where it ends. I was like, Mom, my mouth feels funny. What happened? She's like, where are your teeth? And I like
Lodged into the cheese.
Spit the Lunchable into my mouth, my hand.
In your mouth.
And there's just like bits of cracker, bits of ham, bits of cheese. No teeth. I swallowed 2 teeth after eating a Lunchable.
Did the enamel break down in your stomach?
I have no idea. All I know is I swallowed
You
teeth.
didn't check?
But how the fuck do I check that?
How do you think, buddy?
Where do you think the teeth would go?
He was 5, okay?
Fair
You
enough.
think I was like keeping an
Do you
accurate,
have-
dedicated poop log at the age of 4 or 5?
I would be had teeth in my stomach.
But, you know, me being 4 or 5, I know about the Tooth Fairy. Never been visited by the Tooth Fairy. I was like,
Yeah, because the lunch was.
how am I going to put my tooth under my pillow? My mom was like,
What?
He wants to
did you not have the Tooth Fairy?
No, I did. You're like, why? How do I? You just put it under there.
I ate my teeth! I swallowed them
Oh.
bitches, motherfucker!
Just put the pillow on top of you.
No, yo, that's actually genius.
So Tooth Fairy takes me.
Dude, you're the next Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's how
Dwayne
more tooth fairies happen.
Dwayne Johnson.
No! Kyle the Cot Johnson.
You missed your opportunity.
I
I'm just
did.
saying.
Joey,
But-
you created some really good tooth fairy lore. The kids that eat the tooths become the next tooth fairy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Where do you think they go?
like Dwayne Johnson. He ate too many teeth.
Yeah, that's the. I prefer Larry the Cable Guy.
I prefer the Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, I did like Dwayne Johnson.
The movie
just-
was better. The Dwayne Johnson movie was
It
better.
was, but I just think it's funny to have Larry the Cable Guy. as a
Both
Tooth
were
Fairy.
good.
Yeah, that's true.
Good movies,
Both
all in
type
all.
of people that would eat their teeth, too.
What's the Larry the Cable Guy when he's on a jet ski and he's like, "Bank Metamucil"? What's
Yeah.
the?
A Metamucil ad?
No, it's not Metamucil, but it's
Prilosec OTC.
Viagra?
consume Prilosec. No, I don't think.
You
Larry the
know
Cable
Larry
Guy.
the Cable Guy gets it up. Come on. Yeah, the Cable guy.
The Cabell.
Larry the
Oh,
Cabal.
God. What is
I can't wait until Larry the Cable Guy's Roman ad.
Ooh.
Oh,
About Roman?
yeah, the hair loss prevention. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what Roman is.
What is it?
It.
Come on, spit it out,
I
Kyle.
don't feel comfortable saying
He couldn't spit out the teeth, so he doesn't have to spit out the ad.
true. I have to spit out the
I
ad
still-
for someone that doesn't sponsor us. So
I'll shout out Larry the Cable Guy though. At least,
Yeah.
unless he does something bad or has done something bad, then
What about
redacted.
Guy Fieri?
Has-
oh,
Has he
we're
done-
going to Flavor Town.
Has he done anything bad?
I don't.
I think so.
I mean, he bleached his hair. Like, I think that's worse.
It's his style. The flame shirt,
it a
the white
style?
tips.
Yeah, frosted tips. But anyways, I was freaking out about the Tooth Fairy.
yeah.
And that's kind of how I figured out there is.
Mm.
If you think the Tooth Fairy is real, don't listen.
Cover
A little
your
bit.
ears.
Cover your ears for about 30 seconds. That's how I found out the Tooth Fairy isn't real. No! Is because
Bro.
my mom and dad were like, just don't worry about it.
Yeah. Scam. What
And
a
then
scam.
I just got like $5 and I was like, the Tooth Fairy isn't supposed to give me this much money. My mom was like,
It's.
I need to talk to your dad.
Talk to your dad.
Couldn't keep up the bit.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Because you didn't write yours down, but I think that's just a Kyle thing to do.
Like I could read it if I wrote it down.
I at least put
That's-
down bullet
that's
points.
fact.
That's true. God, this is hard. Because you two have the guys of someone sent them in, so I can't personally like know your guys' stories.
Yeah.
Which would be a lot easier because if Josh said something, I mean,
Maybe we did like that.
You don't know me.
Yeah, maybe you did have an older sister.
that would be a
Did.
turn. Did. Yeah, she didn't come back after the Iron Man incident.
Yeah.
Oof.
I feel that's one of your guys' viewers. And that's a true
If you feel bad about it, then stop saying it.
You're a dick, Joey.
It's
You're
okay.
an asshole.
Look.
We'll never let Joy back on. We're sorry.
It was a one-time thing.
No, he'll be back on.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so we got the glass,
Mm-hmm.
Game Boy.
we got the Game Boy, we got the Bigfoot story, we got teeth.
That's a banger movie.
We don't need to get into that. No.
I mean,
Joey, you can't watch it.
Oh, so we watched it with him.
yeah.
Shut up.
Joey's too young.
True. Okay, we're all too young when we watched it.
Yeah.
But
Fair.
That's probably younger than Joey. Dang, that's weird.
Well,
I think
have
you were
one.
older than Joey.
Yeah, it's true.
I think you were allowed to sooner because you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's-
it's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I think
you
that's
have
in the
two.
stipulation of like the
Mhm.
movie.
What,
Yeah.
Dakota, when you
Before
watched
it's
that
like-
movie, was it like a cautionary tale or was it like a hype? Like
Was it-
this
was it
could be you.
Go
or-
piss girl moment? Like
Yeah, like
Go piss girl.
like my wonder is like we're all scared of the movie, but were you scared of the movie for other reasons? Like, what if that happened to you?
I mean, I don't know.
Like,
It is like a real thing that some women are born with teeth in their but I'm not one of those.
Yeah, yeah. They say that in
the
the credits
P
of
word
the movie.
again. Bring out the cat sounds.
I know that's why I said it because you have it anyways.
They do have that in the
Cat
credits of the
sounds.
movie, though. They're like, "Yo, this is a real thing, and here's what it's called."
based on
Yeah,
a true
no, it's
story.
a real story.
Not the biting.
Not all
Yeah.
of it, but
Yeah.
yes,
Not
you
the-
can
not the
grow
supernatural
teeth
Not the
powers,
automatic dick
that'd
chopping
be
off.
like
Sorry to
Huh.
spoil teeth if anyone hasn't seen it.
Anyways, back to this.
Yeah.
Back to this.
Story. Joey.
oh man, I don't know.
That's the struggle.
I really want to go with Jerry's
Okay.
just because he changed what it was. Maybe that's just Jerry being Jerry.
Good.
I can't for the life of me think of who the other person is, and I feel like I would know.
Well, also, I'm like 3 years older than you.
That is true.
Yeah, but you were in my brother's class.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of them.
I don't think Jeff would have talked about this person.
I don't know that Jeff ever met that person. I think he moved before.
He moved?
we
Really?
got there.
No, because he said he moved in 6th grade.
No, well, I might have been dumb about the age of the story too.
Is the
Jeff
kid
would've been in
older
third
than
or
you,
fourth
or were
grade.
they
No,
in
no.
your class?
I was in the class. I was in the same class with this kid. We were on the playground. He was playing with Beyblades, like on the corner, like not doing any of that.
Because we got to that school. We got to that school when you and Jeff were in 4th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this. I think if I said 6th grade, I apologize. It was a cusp of like 4 or 5 because I don't remember who was my teacher at all. I just. Oh my god. If I had just gotten the Game Boy, how old was I?
Gameways aren't prevalent around here though.
Yeah, but like it was from a garage sale. I felt cool about it, and I was like, but I just beat Pokemon in a week, so whatever. Here,
What
take
Pokemon
it.
was it?
Pokemon Emerald. Second Pokemon I ever played because Pokemon Go was my first Pokemon.
Pokemon Platinum.
I'm sorry, I liked Emerald. It's my favorite still. Go Gen 3. Sceptile. Why not?
No. Anywhere above
Mudkip
Gen
stand?
3. Kind of actually.
It's the meme. Like
No, it's not for the meme.
It's no. Well, no,
Mudkip
like
got meme,
yeah,
but,
no.
like-
Mudkip is adorable and like the best, but I just got
It's
to
like
used to it.
moves. Mud Splash kind of goes hard.
Anyway, Joey. Do you have any other reason than I'm just dumb?
I don't know. I really want to lean with porch swing. Not
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for calling it something better.
the PC version of it.
The porch chair.
Because I have never seen a porch swing without a back. Because it's all for like old women who knit. They need that back support. I'm not gonna be
They
sitting
really
on a
do
stool.
make some, I promise. I could look them up on Home Depot right now.
Not on the grandma's. Wouldn't be a grandma's.
Do you want me to go?
Also, if
Yeah.
if it goes like this, just me thinking, I don't actually
Then
know.
they flip out the bottom of
Yeah,
it.
they could. If they were little, they could go like this.
And then so they just pushed them far enough and then said, "Wow."
That's
Or
right.
or they could have even went like this.
So you like these?
No. Maybe.
Yeah, I've seen these.
Backless porch swing pick.
I mean, yeah, there's more. There's more
But
here looking like.
But then also,
backs,
no, I think okay. I'm gonna make my decision right here. I'm gonna go with Josh's story
Really?
because it said the older sister was pushing her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if there's no back to it, it would have been pushing either on the bottom, which was way too low and uncomfortable, or pushing on her younger sister, which is a two movable object. She just would have moved. So I'm gonna say it's Josh's story because the porch swing doesn't line up, in my opinion.
And that's better than me getting the Game Boy around?
Okay, but the Game Boys, I've never heard of someone having a Game Boy around here.
Why not?
Literally never.
Really?
I
It
love
was
Game Boy.
DS's and above.
I mean, I'm not from around here, but I had a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, it's a Chicago thing apparently.
No, I think it's just a thing.
Maybe it's me being
like
too young.
globally.
Yeah,
Maybe no,
maybe
I know
it
it's
is.
like one of the most popular. Like,
Maybe it was the cusp of the difference.
I mean,
you know?
yes, people had like DSs, but like people also had Game Boys.
And I honestly kind of like it better still. Like, I have the DS
It
in
just
my room,
feels
but
powerful to have that silver Game Boy Advance. It felt
thought
like
the
you
Game
had
Boy-
a phone.
I thought the Game Boy Advance was
No,
the
don't laugh. Don't laugh.
was that
Don't
the,
fucking
yeah,
laugh at that.
Like
That's
just
shy.
the
I
rectangle?
I mean,
I thought-
I didn't have a Game Boy personally, but I had a DSi, and I felt like
DSi's. DSi's. Yeah,
I don't think I had that one.
Martin Luigi's Casino.
Martin Luigi's
Yeah,
Casino?
Bro, Luigi's blackjack hands.
Mario
He
Hoops 3
cheated.
on 3.
He cheated.
I just want
Luigi
to say,
cheated.
Luigi cheated.
back in the day, I used to have so many hoes in my Picto chat.
Picto chat, bro.
Picto chat hose.
That is like the difference between the DS and the Game Boy.
How many
It's-
bitches you got in your
had
Picto chat?
Or like those flip art things that
Yeah.
you would like see on early YouTube.
Bro,
True.
The Picto chat.
Can I do copyrighted music?
No.
Just don't sing
No.
it good, like one bar.
It's the do you know the picture the flip note I'm talking about? It's like
Flip note.
it's like I want to know me around.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't
It's
think
like
any-
Sonic. Yeah, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways,
No.
the Game Boy Advances are the ones that's like the squares, the rectangles.
Like
It wasn't the flip ones.
that. I
Game
mean,
Boy Advance?
Yeah.
What's the flip?
the rectangle
GBA.
the rectangle is one. I don't know if I have the right name, but the flip one is what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know if there's an advance. I
The
thought
original
Advance was
Game
the-
Boy.
I
the
think the
ones with the
square
buttons.
ones were colors.
Yeah,
No,
Game Boy
no,
Colors.
color was-
GBAs.
That's the flat.
GB
That's
the
the
GB
flat.
Yeah.
The color was flat.
Game
And it
Boy
was
Color
this.
was just flat.
I don't.
And then GBAs were the square ones.
There's,
With the,
okay, no, you're not wrong.
I gotta
There were
do
two
this.
Game Boy
because
Advances.
there's like the
There's
translucent
flip.
purples.
The flip was the later one, but yes, there was a
Okay.
sideways one. Now I think about it, there's two Game Boys.
Jerry, where'd you get this
Game Boy Advances.
Game Boy Advance?
It was a when I Google Game Boy Advance, it's these boys.
I look up the.
Game Boy Advance sideways. Not those.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Who's talking about this?
Yeah,
they're
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, it's a Game Boy
So I guess
Advance.
there's just two versions.
No,
Okay.
no, no. There's like a small thin silver one though. I swear.
There's
Yeah.
the goaded one and the not goaded one.
I like the flip better. Either way,
Yeah, the flip.
But
felt
I got it from a
powerful.
garage sale, Joey. Is where I bought my Game Boy.
Regardless, Joey, you know that I was telling a submitted story, so I have nothing to go back and try to prove about anything else. So you just have to remember that it was a submitted story, and we just, because of that, we go with whatever they submitted as true or false.
And yeah, sorry, Joe. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to gaslight the gaslits. You can choose Joss. It's whatever.
No, I was just wondering. 'cause
You got any questions about my story?
I believe it.
Okay.
I feel like I just wish the tooth were lodged in the Lunchable stack. I think that would be funny.
Yeah, that
Like
would
it's
have been
just like
funny.
it's like the
so I didn't
crease-
have the panic attack about me swallowing teeth and wondering if I was gonna die and what was gonna happen to the fucking tooth fairy money.
But
You know, like a 4-year-old would do.
see, all of them are like on the cusp of not being believable. Cause like I can, cause
Welcome to Candleside Gaslight.
Cause how are your teeth? Did you not drink milk as a child? Cause I remember like 5th grade, my teeth starting to fall out. Like 5th or 4th grade.
Okay, I
That's
thought
a little
I
late.
was late losing teeth, and that was in first grade.
First grade? First grade?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, bro. Okay, you guys need to drink
5th
milk
grade?
as children. My teeth didn't want to come out. I swear I still have baby teeth.
I'm gonna
No,
text my mom
Joey,
right now.
I
When I
still
lose
have
my
baby
further
teeth.
tooth.
Joey, you don't know how much milk
My
I
back
used to
teeth
drink.
are still baby teeth. Fact.
What?
You don't know how much milk I used to drink. I actually
He's
used to.
texting his mom when his baby teeth fall out. Look it up. When do baby teeth normally fall out? Because 4 or 5?
Yeah.
No way.
I also
What
got my
happens?
teeth really quickly, like as a kid.
It depends on the person.
all that.
I mean,
What else is
obviously,
like
I'm 22.
Skyline Chili? Isn't that a thing in Chicago?
No, that's like Ohio, like Cincinnati.
Okay. Kyle's just an early bloomer, but not by much.
Yeah.
Baby teeth start to fall out at about age 6.
So kindergarten
And he's a tall boy.
However, sometimes this can be delayed by as much as a year.
Delayed. I don't know.
I also grew my teeth early, from what I've been told. I don't remember it.
Came out with a
But-
full set of chompers.
No.
Full head
not
of hair?
like that. I was bald, actually.
On
I'm thick
hold
as
on.
fuck.
We have groundbreaking news, folks. On average, children begin losing baby teeth around 6 years old. If your child starts getting loose teeth before the age of 5, contact your dentist.
Um,
That's
Bro,
it.
my dentist had no problem with me losing my fucking teeth.
Chicago
They
dentist.
went to good fucking dentistry schools, like Northwest.
Chicago dentist.
Shout out Northwest Dentistry.
Shout out Northwest.
I don't know.
My
I
mom
don't
was
know.
really picky about my doctors and my dentists.
Do you
and
know
all that.
how old you actually were, Kyle?
Like
we
5.
Can solve this?
4 or 5?
Okay.
Because I was like in preschool, maybe.
Yeah, that checks out.
So okay.
Josh didn't go to preschool, by the way. Fun fact.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Did you skip kindergarten?
No.
No, he didn't. He didn't. I swear, it was one of them.
What?
No, I swear, it was. You didn't go to. You didn't go to preschool. He didn't.
Joey, were you
remember-
around when he was in kindergarten and preschool?
I've heard about it.
It's like,
If you would've- Joey, at the age I would have been going to preschool, you would have like almost been born.
What I'm saying, because I've heard about it. I thought you
Actually, yeah, I don't think I did go to preschool.
Oh my god.
Like,
I know about. I know more about him than he does.
Like for some reason,
That's why he
I
chose
have
one of your
vague-
guys's.
Maybe I was just
Exactly.
thinking of kindergarten, but I remember chumming it up with my preschool buddies.
Did you
But
go to a daycare?
maybe.
Doing one of them.
Probably
And they
not.
maybe called it preschool?
Bro,
I
you want to know the saddest story? When I didn't get donuts when I cleaned the daycare. You remember that, Josh? It was before school in Meadowview. We were cleaning the daycare, and there's like I wasn't cleaning good enough, and I didn't get daylight donuts.
That's sad. They were bitches over there. It's whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro,
He needs to stop drinking Mountain Dew.
This guy.
I remember when I was a little kid going to preschool, I went after lunch. Like we had the morning preschool and
Yeah.
afternoon preschool. I did afternoon preschool.
Hmm.
So my parents would feed me before I went because, you know, they didn't want me to starve. And they didn't-
Lunchables.
Yeah. And also have a family history of just allergies.
Valid.
And I learned about cashews like last year. Didn't know I was allergic to them.
Actually, they probably going to save you some time of that cashew soup they were going to serve you at preschool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You
But
got cashew soup.
I
at
remember
preschool?
That's bougie as hell.
like
that sounds awful.
I'd eat it.
my preschool teacher, fucking warden, whatever you want to call them. They don't really teach you
Wrangler.
shit. Wrangler.
Red. Color red.
Yeah.
Why is Monopoly Man? How does that correlate?
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't. I
We
said
said
that.
That's the
Yeah.
point.
Did you not watch the intro?
Fudge.
I was here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you not?
I was drinking my Dr. Pepper.
Rewind 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's there.
Sorry.
Warden.
But yeah.
Yeah, the word.
Warden. The warden. So I'd eat lunch before I go to preschool because my parents didn't want me to starve or anything. And
Reasonable.
normal, they knew that I ate before I went to preschool because I did it every day. They knew that. One day, the teacher was just like, no. She's like, you're gonna eat this, and it is some nasty smelling soup.
Cashew soup?
I don't even like soup.
Deep dish
never-
pizza.
Did you just say it's nasty? Bitch, you've never had deep dish. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. I just saw the opportunity to say it's soup.
It's not though.
It's
But
not. It's fucking delicious.
I really want to try it.
Nasty soup.
so nasty soup, and I was like, I don't want this. I already ate. I'm full. And she's like, you're gonna eat this, or no one has recess. She put that amount of pressure on me, and she gave me a bigger bowl than everyone else. Too.
Corporal punishment.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm just like trying to finish as fast as possible because I don't want people to hate me.
Yeah.
And I like was on the verge of throwing up for the rest of the day because I overate. I was like 4, and it smelled gross, tasted
Warden.
disgusting, didn't want it at all, hated my life.
How was the
That's
jungle gym though?
horrible.
I didn't do anything at
What do you
recess.
guys, yeah, what do you guys do in preschool recess?
Play with
Eat
balls.
mulch.
Mulch?
Pretty
I'm more of a
much.
moss kind of guy.
Actually, we had tricycles in our playground.
That's
yeah,
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
I would try to run someone over. Like that's.
They wouldn't let me go on tricycles. I don't know why.
So I don't know.
Bigfoot.
Yep.
Chair.
Porch swing.
Mhm.
Porch
Game
swing.
Boy.
Teeth.
You could also call the preschool one. Either one. I'll throw another one in the mix.
Kyle did 2 stories.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
did
just
2
lying to
stories.
us.
No.
I'm gaslighting everyone now. I have 2 stories.
Never
Figure out
believe
which
a
one's
thing
real,
out
which
of
one's
Kyle's
fake.
mouth.
They're both real.
They're both real, yeah.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Is it
Or
though?
they're both fake.
Yeah.
Oh my
Batman
god.
transition. I'm gonna. Have you guys ever done like Google submissions yet?
Yeah, we have at
yeah.
the very beginning.
Like the
In our
first 2.
trial season.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick from my gut. I'm gonna go with porch swing. I feel like it's fake.
Final answer.
Final answer locked in.
Yes. Alex Trebek? Is that who runs Price is Right?
Not anymore.
He's dead.
And it was not the
And
Price is
wrong
Right.
show.
Jeopardy. It was
Yes.
Jeopardy.
Yeah. Drew Carey was The Price is Right. They literally had that question on Billy on the Streets today while we were watching.
I
That
must
was
have been blacking out.
actually a question.
Wait, who did Price is Right? Or
Drew Carey, yeah.
Price
Oh,
is
okay.
Right's the one with the spinny wheel and the board.
It's
right?
the one where they guess if the
All
Price
of
is
them
right.
have spinning wheels and boards.
No, but like the girl like presses the thing.
No.
No.
Are you talking
That's
about, are
Wheel
you
of Fortune.
incorrect?
That's Wheel of Fortune.
describing
Okay,
Wheel of
I'm sorry.
Fortune?
That's
There is a
Pat
wheel.
something.
Yes, there
Pat
is a wheel.
Benatar or whatever. Pat.
Who's the game show?
That's a dude. That's a dude. That's a dude.
Get up.
Right?
Woman.
That's a
Pat-
woman.
Pat
singer.
Benatar's a woman.
It's Pat something. But have you seen the thing where it's like
Pat Swayze.
It's like
No.
Patty something.
I was just saying
Patty LaBelle.
the
Oh my
clip
God.
the clip of Wheel of Fortune where the guy guesses Scooby Doo with nothing and then he comes right behind him and is like
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
What?
it's my favorite. Sorry.
Okay.
I was like
Hey,
Scooby Doo.
Hi. Yo, you officially
Okay.
locked in.
yeah, I locked in porch swing. I don't believe it.
Josh.
Okay.
I feel less worse about calling an Iron Man.
Well, with that answer, you'd be incorrect. This submitted story from Daisy to our Google form is true.
Let's go, Daisy. How do you know
Was
it's
it
me?
you?
Ask Dakota.
Shakota's submitted story.
Was submitted by Angie, who is my aunt, on the Google form, and it is true.
And then, do you think Kyle's is teeth? You
Yeah.
100% on that?
Which are either of those fake or real?
Are they both fake?
Are they?
No, they're real. They're real.
Yeah, they're both real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
I
wish-
wish.
One of them I just wanted to talk
So was it
about.
not a Game Boy? Was it a DS?
Okay. It wasn't a Game Boy that I was trading. I did do that trade. It was actually on the bus on the ride back home, and it was a Bakugan.
Oh,
And I traded
dude,
my
we had
DS.
Bakugan, the red one, the dragon.
We had a couple.
Exactly. That's the
Dragon
one.
Boy?
And then we had like the gray one or the brown one that
Yeah,
like
that-
fist.
That, well, the one that folded out to like a scorpion.
Yeah, there's that one. I swear there's one like looked like Geodude.
Either way, Joey, I didn't trade the Game Boy. I traded the DS and my mom didn't go to the back alley. It was just the next day, and but she was mad at me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I had a Game Boy though. Okay, I will stand by that.
Oh,
Game
so
Boy
it
Advance.
wasn't Pegasus. It was a Bakugan.
Yeah, it was Bakugan. Yeah,
And it
so
was
on
a
the back of
DS?
on the back of the bus, I was playing my DS. And
He
the-
told the real story that changed it.
yeah,
I should have
dumb.
went with Jerry.
I'm just dumb.
The portrait. So you're,
that's why I
that
thought you
story
were
is
gonna
real.
get it.
According to we can only go off of what they submitted as. They submitted as
And-
a true story.
Yeah.
Did it have a back?
Either way, yeah,
Either
you
way,
got.
we can
Sorry.
reach out to figure that out. Like, I don't want to discredit the story any.
No,
I
was just saying. I thought it was like unlikely.
Some points you pointed out does make it sound unlikely,
Yeah.
but that's the perfect story for our show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you should have just went with your gut because
I
I
should've.
kind of wanted you to win so you could get the
Fumble.
prize we gave you.
So do we want to do another one?
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Okay, well then let him in this one.
Let
Yep.
me do that.
Pistachio ice cream.
That's a good one.
Can we talk about cars in the next one? Wait.
It's a Disney one.
Let your brother end the episode.
Thank you for tuning in to Candleside Gaslighting with your host, Josh. We are currently release episodes every Monday, and you can find us wherever you get your podcasts under Candleside Gaslighting, and on YouTube under Foresight Films for Candleside Gaslighting and other content. We will have a Google form linked for any questions or suggestions that you may have. We also would appreciate your support on Patreon. It's only $5 a month to join, and It will be linked in the description. There you will find special bonus content and opportunities if you become a patron. But once again, this has been Candleside Gaslighting, where lying is encouraged and the truth is confusing. Don't forget to blow out your candle, and we're our guest of honor. Do the honors.
Blow out.
Blow
You're
out
the
the
guest.
candle.
Blow it out.
He's never watched the show.
I have.